Udos, everybody. How's it going, guys? Welcome to another live session with Wellness for JiuJitsu. This is a new streaming service that we're trying. So if you're tuning in, I need you to share this, tag somebody on it. We're trying to build this audience so that I can bring you health and wellness value for the jiu-jitsu player. So today we have Tyler Rentz. He's going to be teaching a yoga for BJJ. Please give us feedback. Tyler just finished doing his yoga certification with Yoga for BJJ. He's actually second one. So he's already an experienced yoga practitioner. He's done already the 200 hours of traditional yoga plus the two different programs that Sebastian has through Yoga for BJJ. So this is we're extracting the best of yoga for you, Mr. Like playing lasso, X guard, all that good stuff. All right, guys. So please share, tag somebody. And you're not going to see me. This is where you're going to see. This is the extent that you're going to see me. So I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and let Tyler take over. I appreciate it, guys.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Wellness for Jiu-Jitsu. Like Jairo said, I'm a Yoga for BJJ instructor with not a lot of instructing experience, so bear with me this morning. But let's just find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. If you have a little blanket, you can sit on that to prop your hips up a little bit. And we've got a pretty chill practice today. We'll do some fun stuff too, but it's mostly for recovery. Feel free to turn on a little music, grab a bottle of water. If you have a strap too or a belt, that can come in handy for one of the poses. If not, no worries. This will go for about a half hour. If it goes longer than that, sorry, but yeah. And maybe at the end we'll do a little breathing practice. I've been doing the Wim Hof method for a while, and I can guide you through a few rounds of the Wim Hof breathing. So one more thing is, if things do get challenging, feel free to stop and just watch and learn. Give it a try, but use your breathing, your breath as a tool to determine if things are too much. If you feel like you're not breathing, you're holding your breath, that breath isn't easy, go back a little bit, let go, maybe stop the pose, find a comfortable position, and just catch your breath again. So with that said, we'll sit in a cross-legged position and close our eyes and take some nice deep breaths in through our nose and out through the mouth. Nice, deep, long breaths. You can close your mouth and breathe only through your nose. Do some neck stretches. Let the left ear fall to the left shoulder. Nice and gentle. Take some deep breaths. Feel the stretch, right side of your neck. You can have your hands on your knees or your hands out to your side. Back to center. Let your head drop off to the right side. Nice deep breaths. Back to center. Drop your head forward, chin to chest. Stretch the back of your neck. Nice and easy. Moving slowly, look up. Drop your head back. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Back to center. Doing some nice neck circles. Nice and slow. Get some of the pops and cracks out. Do 3 times, nice and slow each direction. Don't forget to breathe. All right, roll out your shoulders. Nice big shoulder rolls. Other direction. Right arm in front. Pull that arm towards your chest and do some wrist circles. Keep your spine straight. Switch sides. Big breaths. Breathe into your belly first and into your chest second. All right, shake that out. Switch our seat onto our knees. So tops of your feet are flat, your butt sits on your heels. Turn your fingers to face backwards to the outside, this direction, and then start to put some weight forward. Stretching your wrists. You can kind of play around with your hip position, move them in circles a little bit, stretching those wrists. Keep breathing. Back of your hands, the top of your hands with your fingers facing towards each other, and make fists. Some nice wrist stretch. Getting some blood flow into the small joints. Shake that out. Let's get some spine movement in this seated pose. A little side to side. Arch and round. You can use your hands to pull your chest forward. Pull your shoulders forward. Moving with your breath feels really good. Maybe some circles, like you're doing a hula hoop, really slowly. Whatever feels good. Walk your hands forward. Let your head come down to the ground. Keep your hips heavy into a child's pose. Take some deep breaths here. Shoulders sink down, hips sink down. Rock forward onto your hands and knees. Lean forward over your wrists. Push back to child's pose. We're going to move with the breath a little bit. So inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. One more movement. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower down. All the way to your belly. Inhale, look forward, arch your back, lift your chest. Exhale, push up, sit your hips back. Nice little flow. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, do a back bend. Exhale, push back. One more time. With your breath. Cool. Come to all fours and step your right foot outside of your right hand. You can use your hand to get it to where you want it. Your hands should be underneath your shoulders, and then adjust that back knee so that you feel a nice stretch right here in the top of your back leg. So your hips are sinking down, hands pulling chest forward. Breathe. Next, exhale, straighten your right leg, sink your hips back, pull your toes back, stretch the back of your right hamstring, back of your right leg. You can fold forward a little bit, breathe. Come back forward into that lizard lunge, sink your hips. And let's move with our breath back and forth here. Exhale, sit your hips back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold, straighten that leg. Inhale, lift your chest, look up, sink your hips. One more time. Stop in this lizard here. Put your hand to your knee and get a little twist. Start to open up. Now this is optional here. If this feels good, stay right here. Make sure you're not compressing or decompressing in that shoulder. Push through that. Create a strong frame for that left arm. If you want to kick your heel to your butt, it's a nice way to get a cramp. The back of your hamstring, maybe reach back and grab your toes. Grab them from the outside so that you can roll that top shoulder. Open, twist, and pull on that foot. Feels good. Keep breathing. Let that go. Let's come back to a tabletop. Shake our hips out a little bit. Maybe rock forward and backward. And we'll do the other side. Left foot outside of left hand. Adjust that back knee so that you feel a nice even stretch all the way through. Sink your hips down. Pull your chest forward. And nice and easy, straighten that front leg. Pull those toes back. Maybe flex and point those toes. Just feel the difference in sensation in your leg. The flex will stretch the back a little bit more. Come forward. Let's flow. Use the breath as a tool. Exhale. Inhale. Deep breath. Pause here. Plant your right hand strong. Spread your fingers wide. Make that frame and open up to the left side. You can adjust that stride a little bit more if you want more of a stretch. Open up. Twist. Kick your heel to your butt. Hold that for a second. Then reach back. Then reach back and grab. I don't know if you guys can hear me too well. My grip changes to the outside. Open that shoulder. Sink my hips. If this is too much, just go back to that lizard. Find something that feels good. This is pretty intense. Let that go. Back to a tabletop. Just gonna grab a drink of water. You feel free to do the same. Cool. So from this tabletop, this is good. I'll switch. So from this tabletop, my hands are underneath my shoulders. Knees underneath my hips. We're going to go to a downward facing dog. So this is a good place to get your alignment. Toes tuck. Now keeping your knees bent and your arms straight and pushing, lift your hips up and back. The main goal for down dog is to have a straight line from my fingers to my hips. Once I've got that position, I can start to straighten my legs. Let's go one at a time. Walking the dog. Keep that head hanging heavy. You can look up towards your belly button. Your hands are nice and strong, pushing your pointer finger mound into the mat. Nice. Now, with little small steps, keeping your head hanging heavy, walk forward so your feet meet your hands. It feels good. If your knees are bent, your belly can make a connection to your thighs. Grab opposite elbows and just hang here. There, none of you guys can hear me. Look at my butt. Just hang. Let your head be heavy. Maybe sway side to side. And real slowly roll all the way up to standing. Just take a couple breaths here, maybe close your eyes. Find your balance, find your center. Pick one spot in front of you, maybe on the floor or maybe straight ahead, and then begin to balance on one foot. Lift one foot up. Balance. Grab the top of your right foot if you're balancing on your left, and do a little quad stretch here. Maybe two hands to that foot. Push the knee down. Stretch your quad. That focal point that you're looking at in yoga, we call it a drishti. And it's super important. Well, it's more like a tool for balance. If you keep your eyes steady, it's much more easy for your body to balance. Stretch our hamstring. If you want to grab your toe, peace fingers, wrap around your toe. Straighten your leg. Stretch that hamstring. You can go two hands on the calf here, or even like this, support your leg a little bit. But if you can get this yogi toe grip, pull it back, straighten your spine, pull that shoulder back and stretch your leg. Well balancing. Cool. Hold it there. Take your hand off, both hands to your hips. Try to hold that thing. Pull your toes back. Feel that shake. All right, let it go. Let's just balance on the other side right away here. Right foot, pick your drishti, balance. Breathe, quad stretch. If it feels good. Peace fingers to your toe, thumb over your fingers, nice strong grip here, and kick that foot straight. Pull your shoulders back. Your standing leg is pretty straight too. Strong balancing pose. Now let your foot go, but keep it where it is. Straight out. Kick that thing. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake that out. Now, we're going to go into a yogi squat. So if you don't have good flexibility in the top of your feet, this can be a little difficult. But keeping your back straight, lower your hips down. If your heels come up, that's okay too. Just start to work on bringing that weight back. My spine is straight, my chest is pulling forward, and find that squat. If you're comfortable here, begin to move around a little bit. Nice position to be comfortable in. Elbows inside of your knees, hands together. Open your hips. Maybe twisting side to side a little bit. This feels really good. Let's do a little twist. Straighten your left arm. Put it to the mat. Right hand, right knee. Open. If you want to take this one step further, that straight arm, the thumb goes down, palm behind you, and wraps around your leg. You can bind your hands together behind your back and twist that shoulder open. Feels really nice. Don't forget to breathe. Back to center. Shake it out a little bit. If you need a rest, come forward. Move your hips. No stress. Back into your squat. Straighten your right arm. Tricep to knee. Hand to knee. Twist to the left. Keep your hips heavy. Try to keep your legs relaxed. If you want to go for that bind, thumb turns down, palm facing behind. Wrap. Connect your hands. Maybe an S grip, or a gable grip, ball and socket. That's what I go for. All right, back to center, shake it out. Let's do a little arm balance here. So hands shoulder width apart, plant to the mat. Elbows inside of your knees. Come up onto your toes. Squeeze your knees into your arms. Look forward. Walk forward. Lift one toe. Set it back down. Lift the other toe. You can either shelf your knees or just use the squeeze to hold your body up. Lift your toes. Go for that crow. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Nice. Give it one more shot if you want. Feels good. And then sit to your butt, and we're just gonna rock and roll. Rolling out the spine. If your neck is sensitive, staying off of your neck. Just roll out that spine. Feels really good. All right, if you want to pause upside down, I can still move my neck here, so I know I'm not putting any strain on my neck. I'm on my shoulders, just balancing, maybe bringing that stretch into my neck if it feels good. And nice and easy, lower all the way down. Plant your feet to the mat, underneath your knees, kind of close to your butt, about the distance where you can touch your heels. We'll do some bridges. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Come back down. Do a couple more of those. Squeeze your butt, push your hips up. You can take it to the next level or keep doing that one. Grab your ankles, walk your shoulders under, give yourself a little deeper back bend. If you don't know how to do this one, don't do it, but if you want and it feels good, let's do the full upward facing bow. Coming up onto our head first, Hands are strong. Lift your chest. Don't hold your breath. Let that go. Hug your knees. Rock side to side. Now, if you've got your strap, grab that. If you have no strap, you can just do that same yogi toe grip or hold your leg, one hand, two hands. We're just going to do a little leg stretch. I like to use the belt. I actually like to put the belt around my heel, and then it rotates a little bit internally my leg. So get a nice grip so that you can relax your other leg all the way to the ground. If that leg starts to lift, you're probably pulling too much. You can bend the knee a little bit. Just get that nice, relaxed, calm stretch of the back of your leg. Your spine is flat. It's easy to breathe here. Let the back of your leg open up. Let that leg fall open to the side. Keep your hips on the ground. Nice. Back up. Let that go. Switch legs. Again, the grip or the way I use is around my heel. Just something different. Around the foot is fine too. Get your grip, straighten your bottom leg, and just relax and feel good with this stretch. Open the leg out to the side. You don't have to let it touch the ground. And if you don't have the strap, you can hold your knee. Try to keep that right hip on the mat. Just find something that feels nice. And breathe into it. Back to center. Do a little inversion here. So, shoulder stand. Now, don't put too much pressure on your neck, and when you have some pressure on your neck in this pose, avoid turning to the side. Just protect your neck, be safe, listen to your body. Legs up, lift your hips, hands to your lower back, and try to make a straight line with your body. The most important thing here is just breathing and letting that blood flow from your feet to your head. Stay there, or if it feels good, let your legs come over your head. Getting a little stretch. Upside down guard in yoga for BJJ. Back up to that shoulder stand. And then nice and gently lower your hips all the way down. Feet to the mat. We'll just take a couple minutes here in a relaxation pose, restoration pose. If you want to drop your knees together, you can do that. If you want to straighten your legs, full Shavasana. Palms open up to the sky, shoulders tuck underneath. As comfortable as possible. Nice, easy breaths. Just feel your body relax. Feel your face, Relax. Feel your feet. Let go any tension. Your hands get heavy. Arms get heavy. Nice and easy. Bring your attention back to your breath, back to your body. Let go of any thoughts. Move your fingers, move your toes. Stretch your arms over your head. Roll on to your right side. Take a breath. Keep your eyes closed. Use your left hand to push yourself up to seated. Hands to your knees. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do 3 rounds of the Wim Hof oxygen boosting practice, breath retention practice. So if you want to take a second, you can find your phone, and the best is the Wim Hof Method app because they have a timer that works really well. Otherwise, you can use your timer if you want to keep track of time. You don't have to. It's just kind of cool. How this practice works is we do 30 deep breaths, full with the belly and the chest, and with a decent rhythm to it. We're not forcing anything out. We're just inhaling and letting go and doing 30 of these breaths and trying to charge our body with some oxygen. So you'll feel your fingers tingle a little bit. You'll get a little lightheaded. And when we have that charge after 30 breaths, we'll let the air out. That's when you start the timer and see how long you can hold your breath with no air in your lungs. You don't need to force it out. You can leave a little bit in there. That's fine. But that's the retention. And if you do 3 rounds, you will for surely see a major difference in your retention times by that 3rd round. And sometimes you'll get cramping in your hands. Sometimes you'll see some colors and some lights depending on how deep you go. And I always suggest to go deep because you're safe. In fact, I'm going to do this sitting so you can kind of see and hear me and maybe follow my rhythm a little bit if you get lost. But feel free to find your own rhythm, feel your own breath, feel those sensations, breathe into those sensations, and go deep. But lay down, get comfortable. Maybe if it's cool, a little towel, blanket, hoodie. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Put on some good music. Here we go. 30 deep breaths. Let me get my timer set up. 30 deep breaths. I'll start my timer. If you guys want to hold with me and then start again with me, if not, each round. After the exhale, you take that first breath in. Hold that for 15 seconds. Count to 10 at least. That's when you get this rush of oxygen and it feels really good. And then that's the end of 1 round. And we'll do 3 of those. So follow along and follow your own breath. All right, deeply in. Let it go. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Whatever feels good. Deeply in, let it go. 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 Here we go, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 5. Get ready. Slow down. 3, 2. Last breath. And start. Relax. Hold your breath. Feel the sensations. You've saturated your tissues and your blood with oxygen, which means you don't really need any in your lungs. Stay calm. We're at 1 minute right now. If you got to take that breath, go for it. Make it big. Hold it for 10 seconds. If you're feeling good, keep going. You can fight it a little bit, but you don't need to go too hard. Next round will be easier. Okay, 1.5 minutes. I'll take that breath. Hold it. Squeeze your belly. Let it go. All right. 30 more breaths. Here we go. In. Full. Let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. With your belly. Use your belly. Breathe towards the sensation. But stay relaxed. Keep your face calm. Halfway, let's go. Deeply in, let it go. Deeply in, let it go. Belly, chest, let it go. Belly, chest, let it go. 10 more. 5, 4. Slow it down, make it deep. 2. Last one. Fully in. Let it go. And stop. Relax. Feel a body that is fully oxygenated. If you put an O2 sensor on your finger right now, your reading might be over 100%. I've seen it. This practice has been proven to boost the immune system. Some really cool studies that have been done with this breathing practice and endotoxins. 1 minute. A minute and a half. If you got to take that breath fully in and hold it, count to 10. Squeeze your whole body. Push your blood around a little bit. Feels really good. If not, let's go for 2 minutes. That's 2. Inhale. If you want, or keep going. Push the blood to your head. Let it go. Feeling good, feeling loose, relaxed. 1 more round. And you guys can continue to do this afterwards for sure. The more rounds you do, the more intense the feeling, the more intense the effects. And you can't go too deep with this. So have fun. Let's go. 3rd round. Deeply in. Let it go. Belly, chest, even into your head, your shoulders. Belly, chest, head, let it go. Belly, chest, head, let it go. Keep it going. Working like a efficient pump to pump oxygen into your body, into your tissues. Saturate yourself. Feel those tingles. Feel lightheaded. Keep your mind relaxed. You're doing just fine. Keep it going. Here we go. 10 more. 5. Begin to slow down. 3. Relax. Find your timer if you're keeping track. 2. Last one, nice and easy. Exhale and hold. Start your timer. Let's see who's got 3 minutes. This is meditation. No thinking, just being. Relax your eyes, your face, your hands. Maybe watching the back of your eyelids, just observing. That's 2 minutes. Who's still going? $2.15 for me. Hold that breath. Oh, enjoy that head rush. Oh, let it go. That's it. Thanks for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you like it. And we'll be on this next week, too. I'll give you another free class. And maybe it'll be a little different, a little better. But much love.
Bruce, guys, thanks for watching. That was Tyler Rentz. Appreciate you guys tuning in, sharing it. Let me go ahead and remove this banner because we're no longer breathing. We're trying to grow this platform. I'm trying to bring you the best value as possible. So do me a favor, share this, like us, do all the social media stuff you want to do. But more than anything, please give us feedback. That was a great class by Tyler. But please comment below. Shoot me a DM. See if things that you want to see. Hopefully we can build on this. Looking for other instructors as well to kind of give you a little bit more variety. Because I saw that people from Canada, people from Florida were tuning in. So the idea is to try to bring you as much variety as possible so that you have some options when it comes to your taking care of your body, guys. Oops, everybody, thanks for watching. If there's anything that you can do, anything we can do for you, just let us know. You know where Tyler's at. I saw you guys saw the social media stuff to find them. So either way,
hear me right now. If they can hear me, I'm located in Montreal right now. I got a little studio at my place, so I'm looking to teach some private lessons, training 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu as much as possible. They got us locked down a little bit, but it's not stopping us too much. So Submission Yogi on Instagram is my main one, or my name, Tyler Rentz, on Facebook. And the always submissions acute.
Bruce, guys, thanks so much, man.